Today we're going to talk about the Dodgers really quick. I don't really want to talk about our eighth straight NL West title. I don't really want to talk about that thus far in the 2020 shortened season and expanded playoffs that we had to play a best of three wild card series, which we did sweep against the Brewers. And I don't want to talk about that we just swept the Padres, the up-and-coming Padres, who have made the postseason for the first time in years. And they look talented. They've got a good roster to build around. And we swept them, but I don't want to have a premature celebration. So what I do want to talk about, though, is a moment that I'm sure many people who watched the game tonight, Game 3, and Game 2 last night, kind of connected. So in last night's Game 2, Cody Bellinger hit his first home run of the postseason. He pulled it from down in the dirt, and he swung it, and he almost took a knee when he hit it, and it was a great home run, and it gave the Dodgers a nice lead, a small lead, I think a one-run lead at that point in Game 2 in last night's game. But it was a big moment. It was big for his morale. It was big for the team's morale, and it gave us a lead. And just a few innings later, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit what looked like was going to be a two-run home run. And as I'm sure you all seen all over the internet today, Sports Center and all that, Cody Bellinger robbed him of that two-run home run, which would have put them in the lead in the later innings and gave them the momentum. He robbed Tatis Jr. of a two-run home run with a beautiful catch. And it was just momentum saving, game saving, if you will. And it was just a beautiful catch that robbed what would have been a really nice two-run home run for Tatis Jr. and the San Diego Padres. Well, tonight in Game 3, it was early in the game, top of the second inning. Bellinger was on first base, and he got advanced over to second base on I think Pollock was hit by a pitch. And when he got over there, you could kind of see them talking, chopping it up, and just laughing. And I imagine they might have been talking about what happened the night before, the big play. I mean, what else would they talk about? I'm sure they they didn't have much time together. He was at the base, but the camera showed them talking, and they were laughing and smiling, and it looked like a very interesting, brief little conversation. And I imagine it was probably like, man, you fucking robbed that home run from me, man. I had that ass. And Cody's like, man, that's what I do. I had to get you. We don't know what they said exactly. Maybe they're talking about it in post-game interviews right now. But shout out to those two for showing great sportsmanship. Two young, talented players in the MLB, showing that they're deserving of the hype. And hopefully Cody can help us actually win a World Series this time. We've got to get through the Atlanta Braves and get to the AL opponent eventually, hopefully. And this time, maybe bring it all the way home. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But it was nice to see that moment of sportsmanship between two young, competitive ball players that were able to just laugh about a very serious moment in the game the night before. So that's that. The NLCS starts Monday, and the San Diego Padres have a bright future ahead of them, and I'm sure they'll be more of a rival as the seasons progress next season and the season going forward. So, but for now, go Dodgers, and here's the sportsmanship. I'm no expert. Just call it how I see it.